Everybody up. We want the best fighters inside this cage. No weight class.
Or fight. Get out of my office.
I'm not training you so you can go out and fight in some circus.
Yeah!
Someone killed my parents. What have my chance on?
Chance to doing what?
You want to know something funny? I can kill you. And nobody would care.
Now there's these guys I want you to meet.
That's a look at the movie Tapped, featuring two local actors, Cody Hackman and Nick Bateman. The movie, which hits theaters in May, has been hailed the new Karate Kid. Both Cody and Nick have implemented their love for martial arts into the acting world, and they join us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cody and Nick. Nice to have you here. You know, just seeing that ring as well. Could you ever have predicted the phenomenal success of MMA and all of that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's the fastest growing sport in the world right now, and you know, I'm not surprised. People like action, and it's just an adrenaline sport. You know, you watch it and it's intense.
And you guys were drawn to it really young, both of you guys. In fact, grew up together and competed against each other at times, right?
We were 6 years old when we met.
Yeah, I started martial arts when I was 4, and I think you started when you were about 5 or 4 as well.
Yeah.
And kind of grew through that, and now that's evolved into MMA, and it's crazy to see how it, you know, it's evolved from one thing to another, and that's what the movie kind of shows too. So it's interesting.
Is it the evolution of the sport or the evolution of the friendship or an individual?
Well, our friendship evolved through martial arts and other aspects, but in the movie it evolves. It shows how it evolves from karate, and it's evolved into MMA.
Yeah, Tap's kind of like the Karate Kid gets thrown in the mixed martial arts octagon, which it really hasn't happened yet. But there is a guy named Lyoto Machida who's also in Tapped, who is going for the title May 27th, I think, 24th. And that's awesome because he's like the real Karate Kid doing this and beating all these crazy guys. Yeah.
Then you guys came together, okay, martial arts, and then grew up, and then turned this love of martial arts now into this love of acting and incorporated the two. And you got a production company as well. Talk about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's again, it always goes back to what martial arts gives you, and it's the, like I said, it's the focus, it's the confidence, it's the drive,
right?
It's discipline. You know, there is no no's. You just keep on going, and it's helped us with our acting, and it's giving us the focus for the new production company too. So.
Called Hacky Box.
Hacky Box Pictures.
How have you two remained friends? It seems like your life has taken you in all sorts of different areas. How do you come back together to do this work together? Nick, you're modeling, so you're all over the world.
It's pretty funny because we've competed against each other, and we've gone to tournaments, and the second we show up, we would look at each other like that guy's going down. Like,
you go over there, I'll be over here.
We want to kill each other, and then by the end of the tournament, we're like best friends again. And then we opened karate schools together in different cities, and then we obviously weren't in competition because we're not close enough to steal students or anything like that. And then from there, obviously, I got into modeling, and he started doing acting. So he went to LA, did his thing. I stayed here, did my thing, and then when he came back from LA, he did Tapped with Alan Unger. They wrote it there. They brought it back here, and I was lucky enough that he wanted me to be a part of it, and I was more than thrilled because he's one of my best friends. So it kind of stemmed from there, and we decided, wow, what better to have two great friends start a company together and grow together in their passions.
Kind of realized it was like maybe instead of competing against each other, we have more to offer if we kind of team up and do something. So we're trying to
channel it, combine that energy and channel it. So what belts do you hold, or what?
I hold sport karate world titles, so I have 2 in bow staff. That's my kind of passion. I started karate because I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle, and so Donatello was my idol. And then I did, so a little bow staff there, and Cody did bow staff as well. So me and him he kicked my butt for a while, then I came back.
Back on ET, Rose?
Yeah, back on ET.
Okay.
Because I've
you got the moves, Rosie.
I tried. He taught me a little bit, but I don't know if I'd want to be outside with an actual bow staff. But it's just incredible. I mean, this is at one of your friends' facilities, and it's really neat how you both have continued, even though you're so busy with modeling and your production company, to practice. I mean, that's still part of your world, right?
Oh, for sure. best way to keep in shape in martial arts. It's like you're running on the treadmill, it's boring, right? But this keeps you in shape and it's fun.
So how did you get Hacky Buck Pictures? That's your production company. You've got this movie Tapped coming out, and it's being released by Lionsgate. That is a very big company.
And VBS.
Yeah,
and VBS.
Yeah, it's VBS. VBS is releasing in Canada, and they did Spring Breakers and Olympus Has Fallen, so two big movies. And Lionsgate, it was just the right home for Tapped. You know, they did Warrior, they've done a lot of the big action flicks, Hunger Games, and so we're happy that we ended up there. That's our home.
What's next for you guys? Gridlocked is another movie that you're really focusing on, and you've got actor Cuba Gooding Jr. coming in on that project.
Cuba, I'm really excited to work with him. Like we're saying, you know, show me the money. And it's a little bit of pressure working with an Oscar winner. I'm getting a little nervous, but you know.
You've met him. Have you been in rehearsals and all that sort of thing?
We're just starting to talk now, but you know, our roles are completely opposite. You know, it's like these two characters that are like most unlikely to ever meet up together, and you know, maybe we want to keep our distance. Maybe it's part of our character acting until we get on set.
Right. And Nick, for you, is it still? Do you have to choose a path? Modeling, acting?
Well, I've decided that my main goal right now is to go through the acting career, so I will be channeling my acting through future projects that I'm doing with our company. But as for now, I'm finishing what I have to do with modeling throughout the year, and then we have another movie coming out next year that we're in the process of writing with a writer called Camp Karate for now is the working title. It's our first comedy that we're going to be doing through our production company.
We want to have some fun. Yeah, we've been doing action and drama, and we're going to have a lot of fun. This is kind of a true story.
Kind of a true story about when we ran a karate camp when our karate schools were struggling, because we were like, we called each other like, listen, man, we're kind of like dying out here. We need to get something to boost us. We had these karate camps, and there was a lot of fun at the karate camps that could be made into a good movie. So we're writing this true story, and it'll probably be the first movie on our slate of 2015.
I don't know how these parents trusted like 20 kids with like two 19-year-old guys.
I'm like,
I mean, they all live,
Off
but
you go.
it was some crazy stuff.
Well, it's always nice to see local guys doing so well. Nick Bateman, Cody Hackman, and the movie is called Tapped. It's coming out in May.
Yes.
Excellent.
27th.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much.